Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the 2 men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got 2 of them. He's got the 4-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the 4-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance. All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the American League, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. 1 for 6. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they missed, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper going back on it at the track. Harper has a look, but he'll have no shot. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. As the AL strikes first, it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you just have to shake your head at this one. It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it to the opposite field and get it out of here. Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting fourth from the
Edwin
Cleveland
Encarnacion now.
the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle. Zobrist is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. It's the American League One, the National League coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5. But he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you. Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman, I like them.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first. And that misses inside 1-0. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Oh, this is a hitter's dream. He did a great job of working the count. This is one of those advantage counts. He knew a fastball was coming, and he didn't miss it. Got to feel good about that at bat.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. A check on first by Sale. Runner back safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there. A runner at first with no outs here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 3 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Sale sets. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The AL out in front here, 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. And at shortstop, Addison Russell. The thing I like about him is his work ethic. When he first got to the big leagues, he didn't throw as well as he does now. He stretched his arm out, and he's playing a really good short. But he also can play some second base. Learned to pivot in basically 2 weeks.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting 7th from the Boston Red Sox. Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. American League goes down in order. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping up now, Will
Leading
Myers.
up for the National
And
League.
he'll step in to start things
Designated
out
hitter,
against Chris Sale.
Will Myers.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Myers awaiting the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Here's Buster Posey now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a snap move over to first. Runner's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball three. 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Altuve for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
From the Chicago Cubs, first baseman
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 3 for 8. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Sales ready. Here it is on 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. NL goes down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. In now, Salvador Perez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Here's Jackie Bradley
from the
now.
Red Sox, left fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Jose Altuve, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air to right field. Harper giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tap down the line. Bryant's got to get rid of it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. AL leaves 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth from the Chicago Cubs.
Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 2 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Sale's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They're down 1-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the American League, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Riding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Drilled to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The AL leads it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here comes the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Bogarts has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. 1-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Striding in, Will Myers. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the American League 1 and the National League 0. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Stopped on a slide by Russell. He goes to first. He is out.
Now batting.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. American League strands 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Buster Posey.
Posey hits a high drive. That's deep out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run for Buster Posey, and it pulls the National Leaguers even at 1-1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the NL line score thus far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got too quick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. Manny Machado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Machado now on 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
A runner at first with no outs here. Cueto will go to first, and he'll get back in safely. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
One and two. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Well, that single moves the runner to third base. Now they're first and third. They haven't done much this game. This is a big opportunity for them to capitalize.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 1-0 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things. I think you're going to square it up.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's set. Here it comes. On the move now is Fowler. Pitch misses. Oh, the throw down. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Fowler is on his way home. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Dylan Betances enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung out. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
2 out, nobody on. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. National Leaguers leading this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's have a look at our game summary for the first 6 innings. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman number 35.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Cespedes over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the American League. They're down 2-1. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Too high. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Buster Posey. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Way out in front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Betances sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul pop behind the plate. Perez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The NL leads this one 2-1. Jerry Familia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
27, Jerry Familia.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On the ground to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Jose Altuve.
Into the box now. Jose Altuve pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at 2nd.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will not get the speedy Altuve. He's aboard with a bunt single.
Well, things are happening now. All he wanted to do was move that runner from second to third, and he gets a base hit. So now they're sitting first and third, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
So stepping in, Mike Trout, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys in scoring position.
The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He'll try again. 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to center field. In to score the runner from third. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game, and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
One and one. Here it is. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the belt, the pitch. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. The 3-2 now to Machado. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Mark Melanson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Edwin Encarnacion now. His career numbers against Melanson, 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Get the double play.
To the right side and through a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, this isn't the inning he wanted to have. Bases loaded. You're already down 1, but you got to make sure you execute your pitch, because if not, they can blow this game totally out of reach.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded. You know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
Now batting.
Sort of a daring
Right
move
fielder,
there going for the plate, but
Mookie
it
Betts.
didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Shut him down right here.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Oh, that's a walk that
The
could
catcher,
really
number
change the
13.
complexion of the game. With the
Salvador
bases loaded, if he
Perez.
gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Come on, hold him down.
Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here it comes, 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Shut him down now.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
2 out, bases loaded. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track. The wall. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, you hit a grand slam in the All-Star game with the best players in the world. I think you got a good shot at being the MVP. That was an impressive swing. What a fun time he's made this game for all of us tonight.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he hits one on a line to left field. Cespedes is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The American Leaguers on top, 9-2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Set to deal on 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next for the National League.
Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's Bryce Harper now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And he misses again. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Alex Colomé comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Chris Bryant will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. A.J. Ramos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
A.J. Ramos.
Digging in and looking for more. Mike Trout will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Mike Trout.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Harper is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Now to the plate, Manny Machado. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Rizzo is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The next 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So good work to put up the 0 after the 8-run outburst last time around. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The AL out in front here, 9-2. Here's Yoenis Cespedes starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. A quick out number 1.
Up next for the National League, designated hitter, Will Myers.
Stepping up now, Will Myers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Buster Posey now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster
As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony
Digging in
Rizzo.
now, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Pitch on the way. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
Nine to 3 the final tally here in this one. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score for the victorious American League All-Stars. 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the National League, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.